Oh. Hello, hello, hello. Good. I don't really. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, there we go. That's what the problem was. I had it turned down. All right. There we go. Doing so much experimental stuff, I couldn't figure it out at first. What's up, what's happening, and what's going on, everyone? As always, I'm Van Matrix, and welcome to my channels. And yes, I said channels. I'm streaming to Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Twitter, and my personal Facebook, so if you know, you know. All at once right now, so I'm doing that, and celebrating my birthday yesterday. It's Mrs. Matrix's birthday today, and then also celebrating 3 years of streaming. Oh, give me just a second. Speaking of which, Mrs. Matrix was just heading out the door, so I had to tell her goodbye. So I'm just going to work on repairing this, my original streaming rig here today. And I'll have to look back and forth at my monitor to check chat. Because I don't think there's any way I can check the combined chat on my phone. I've tried to log into Restream on my browser on my phone, but there doesn't seem to be a way to check my live chat. Fuller, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to turn my monitor around so I can check chat while I'm doing this, but we'll figure it out, folks. We'll figure it out. What's going on, Pete? Not just grinding those followers on Kick. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Gonna try to see if I can twist my monitor around without getting in the way of the camera. And now I should be able to read chat. There we go. Not bad. Not the greatest setup, but not bad. Got my other camera here so you guys can see what I'm doing up close. Hey, where's that? Oh, connection timed out on my app. Come on. Let's see. Oh, come on. We can't have that now. I had a problem the other night bringing in my YouTube chat to Kick and also Facebook. What are you using for chat? So far, I'm using combined chat on Restream, but I didn't double check my audio, make sure. Yeah, the audio's doing just fine. But holy cow, it's probably peaking a little bit. Yeah, I'm using combined chat on Restream, so I don't know. I only have 31 followers on YouTube, so I don't know if anyone's even watching. Maybe if I restart my app. Oh, come on. We got to have a close-up camera now. Technical difficulties, of course. Get up here. Oh, where's my app at here? It didn't come to here, did it? No. Well, shoot. What the heck is going on here? I'm not sure what the heck is happening with my app here, my camera app. Oh, there it is. Now. Hey, there we go. Holy smokes. Don't know why the image is upside down. Why is the image upside down? Oh, no, I didn't want to take a picture. Okay. The image was flipped. There we go. No, wait. No. It's just that the image is upside down. Why is it upside down? There we go. What the heck is going on here? There we go. Jeez, I just need to flip the phone a few times, I guess. All right. Looks like stream is holding steady. All right, so what I was wanting to do today is go ahead and try and fix my old gaming and streaming rig. And I just thought it'd be a cool thing to do, celebrate my birthday, and that was yesterday, and then celebrate 3 years of streaming, and I just thought it would be a cool little thing. Now, full disclosure, I did fry something in this. I'm hoping the thing that I fried was the power supply, because I put the wrong plug into the power supply. So I'm hoping that this is what fried, because the last time I tried to fire this up, I plugged it in, turned it on, heard a pop, little slight whiff of ozone. So I'm hoping it was just the wrong plug for that power supply, and it popped a capacitor in it. So what I'm going to do is remove the power supply, clean the PC up, because I don't know if you can tell, but it is a total disaster mess right now. It's just been neglected. I've been neglecting it. Yeah. What are you going to do? And then put a new power supply in. Now, the power supply wattage itself is going to be a downgrade. What's in here is a 1000 watt EVGA 80 plus platinum. And although EVGA is a great brand, I've always heard good things about Seasonic power supplies. Like, they're not a sponsor or anything like that, but I decided to go ahead and try one of these out. This has a 10-year warranty on it. This is an 850 watt power supply. So I'm going to be putting this into it and then see if we can get it to boot. And then after that, clean up all this mess. And make it presentable and stuff. And then I may do it as a giveaway for my 3-year streaming anniversary. Now, for those of you that don't know, my 3-year streaming anniversary was actually on President's Day earlier this month here in the US. That was my 3-year streaming anniversary. But I just figured doing something like this would be cool for the stream. You know, some good content. And I'll try to let everyone know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if I'll do it in a giveaway or if I'll give it to Mrs. Matrix to use as her personal PC or what. But the specs for this PC, my original gaming and streaming rig, the motherboard is a Asus Republic of Gamers Strix Z390 i9 9900KS, 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM at 3200 megahertz, because back in 2019 3200 megahertz was the sweet spot for Intel CPUs. And then I'll probably test it with the 2070 I have sitting over here, but I'll have to dig it back out, and I'm going to put back in the EVGA RTX 2080 Ti that it used to have in it. I always kept that tucked away as a backup GPU in case something ever happened to my 3090 on the rig that you're seeing this stream on right now. Okay, so I guess I'll get started here. I just want to start by ooh, that does not work on glass very well, does it? We shouldn't need it. So I want to get started. I'm actually missing, I think, 2 or 3 screws holding it in, but I'm going to take these screws out here and start unhooking everything from the see Cosmo laying over there watching his dad. Come on. Come on. Get down low. Get low. All right. So that's what my plan is. Just remove the power supply, unhook all of the power supply cables, and then clean the PC up, put the new power supply in, hook all the cables up, and fingers crossed it boots. Now there's good news and bad news if it boots, okay? If it boots, then it means I haven't fried anything in the PC, and that means the PC is still usable. So that's a good thing. If it doesn't boot, well, bad news means the PC's fried. Good news is I might still have a working power supply. Might being the key word. Let's go ahead and see if we can pop this out. Oh, there's just dust covering everything. Ew, look at the filth. Look at the filth. Oh, gross. Ugh. Just unplug everything. But you don't want to get rid of the cables. Just keep the cables with the power supply, because every power supply basically has their own proprietary cables most of the time, which is what got me into this problem to begin with, by losing the or mixing up the cord I had for this power supply. All right, well, got it out. I hear something kind of rattling around in there, so hopefully it was just a capacitor that blew in the power supply. I'm not too worried about that power supply because if I remember right, I think I bought it used, but I don't recall for sure. Get some SATA power cables out of the way. This is the RGB fan controller for the AIO in it. Because the last time I tried to power this on, I actually tried to upgrade the CPU cooling with an AIO. It's like a Corsair AIO that you get from Best Buy. One drawback that I've now learned about those is that, one thing, these fan controllers, fan and RGB controllers, apparently are very weak and they like to kind of fry out and die. So I don't know if that had something to do with what happened or what. Any gaming today? I haven't decided, Fuller. Why, were you looking to get into some games today? There's our main board power. .24 pin. Now I may have to take this fan out in order to get to the CPU power. It's probably a good thing to go ahead and take this fan out anyway, just so I can clean everything, you know. Oh shoot, I only had 2 screws holding that in. Okay, go me, overachieving. All right, at least I can get to the CPU power better now. Oh, 1/2 came out. There's the other half. All right. There's a CPU power cable. Let's see, these are all mini SATA cables, so those should be fine. But I have more. That's just SATA power. What's this plugged into? Is that the fan? Okay, that's the fan header. We'll definitely need some SATA power for that with the new power supply. VGA. So that VGA, that should be the graphics card. Now the Seasonic power supply is fully modular too, so we shouldn't have any issues finding cables for everything. Just gotta fish these lines through here. All right, there's our GPU power out of the way. Let's see what's left over. Anything left over from that power supply? Doesn't seem to be, but man, look at this filth. Oh my gosh. But that's okay, folks, because well, what I do have is paper towel and 99% isopropyl alcohol. Now, for those that don't know, alcohol, particularly isopropyl alcohol, you probably don't want to use this as rubbing alcohol. You probably can, but I wouldn't recommend it. But the percentage of alcohol in a bottle tells you the alcohol content. You guys know what the other percentage is? Water content. And you don't want water on your PC. You're not wanting to corrode stuff. Well, as far as Restream goes, as far as Twitch and Kick are concerned, it looks like the combined chat is working just fine. The only issue is I don't know if anyone's watching on any other platform. I didn't make an announcement or anything. I just decided to do it and then go live. I actually paid right now, again, not a sponsor, but right now they actually have a Black Friday sale going on the Restream Basic package that I decided to go ahead and jump on. And I think it was like 40% off or something like that. So it was like $120 for a year, which if you've never used Restream before, they have a free service. Their free service allows you to stream to 2 platforms at once. Now their basic paid premium service that I'm talking about, it allows you to stream up to 5 at once. And with the discount, it was still, I want to say $115 or $120, something like that. But I figured it was worth it at a discounted price. I wouldn't do it for their full price. Not unless it, I don't know. It kind of all depends on how big your audience is, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and remove this exhaust fan. Oh, yeah. Definitely would not suggest using this as rubbing alcohol. Yikes. Well, that's lovely. Anywho, what I was trying to show you, it's kind of hard to tell. Kind of hard to tell in the lighting and everything else, but my hands are actually, there you go. Now you can see it. They're all chalky looking. That's from the alcohol. Drying my hands out already. But don't forget, it's 99% isopropyl alcohol. Oh, that's right. I was working on this fan. Quit distracting me. So yeah, I'm actually using a lapel mic with a transmitter right here. And then I got a receiver hooked into my audio interface for my PC. And so now I can, without having to use, the only reason I have my headset on right now is so I can listen to the music volume. Which, in case anyone's wondering, I always use copyright-free music from the paid service from Epidemic Sound. That's what I generally have on my streams is copyright-free music, especially for, you know, the purposes of like YouTube and stuff who are so strict about that sort of thing. I need a light over here somewhere. Oh. Definitely put the cap back on that alcohol. Holy smokes. I'm just trying to clean the surfaces of everything with the alcohol here. Get it all nice and cleaned up. There's been spider webs in here, and there's all kinds of junk in here we want to get out. As you can tell, this is a NZXT case. You can definitely tell. I mean, you can't see it with the camera, depending on the angle of the light there. See, NZXT. But as you can see, blue up here. Not so blue down here. Gross. But like I said, this thing has been neglected for a long time. And I think it's a sad state, or, you know, being in a very sad state for what this PC was. And still is. I mean, a 9900 KS certainly, you know, isn't the fastest on the market anymore, but it's still nothing to sneeze at, in my opinion. I'm just trying not to get the alcohol on these hoses. You don't want alcohol on rubber hoses. Dry them out and get them cracked, everything else. Looks like I got most of the bottom pretty clean. I tried to find my little electric duster thing earlier so I could hit the motherboard with it. I may just go ahead and do that later before I get everything final assembled. Just go ahead and get this radiator out of here so I can wipe stuff down. Oh, the thumb screws are even covered in dust. Hey, there we go. Kind of tuck it out of the way for now. Phew. That 99% alcohol is very, very strong. I mean, not only is it pretty much instantly drying out my hands, but you certainly... Well, where'd that screw come from? Well, that looks like a power supply screw. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that little take the blue NZXT thing off there, because it just kind of gets in the way when you're doing this stuff. So after we do get this up and booted, hopefully, my plans for it next were to, you know, work on the cable management to get it looking better on the inside as well as the outside. really torqued those screws down. Yeah, if I remember right about this, I think the screw holes weren't properly aligned or something, so I may have cross-threaded the screws. And on something that's not functional, I certainly wasn't worried about it. You know what I mean? Oh man, these things really were cross-threaded. That's okay. That just means it's free Loctite, right? All right. Whoops. Now I should be able to take this right on out. Is there still a screw holding it? Oh, there's a screw at the top holding it still. Ah, you little bugger, you were hiding right under the lip. All right, get out of here. All right. Try and work on cleaning some more of this dirt and debris out of here. A little more alcohol. Now the cool thing about using alcohol when you're cleaning a PC like this and stuff, you know, is that it evaporates super fast. And that way you don't have to wait for it to, you know, air dry before you try to power it on. Try to get in every crevice I can. But yeah, this AIO cooler actually doesn't hardly have any use in it. Actually, it should have no use in it at all, other than maybe like a stress test at the factory or something. But so it's still pretty much brand new. I just like I said, I neglected this thing, so I never really got around to getting it going. clean some of the debris on top of the water pump here. It's got a bunch of dust all over the top of it. Get in there. Get in there. Get it. I think it's time for a new paper towel. I suppose that doesn't matter too much since I do need to take that out and repaste it anyway. I have some Thermal Grizzly Cryonaut to put on that. Before I just had like some cheap thermal paste that I put on the CPU and the CPU cooler. Gonna try to clean these two case fans here. I wish I had something that I could just hold the camera on my chest and I'll just, you know, moves around with me. I'm gonna try to clean these case fans up, and then I just kind of got to leave them hanging out for a while until I get the new power supply out. And as soon as I get the CPU power cable in, go ahead and reinstall them. Well, just getting her all cleaned up here. It's gonna be hard to clean these fan blades. I need to try to find a brush or something to clean the fan blades with. Oh man, I'm already getting tired. Screw it. Just gonna use that on those hoses real quick. Hopefully it doesn't seep in to the rubber hoses and just does the braiding on the outside of the covers. There we go. Those hoses look a lot better now. Not all dusty. At least there was no like true filth in it. It was just all, you know, environmental dust from the house, just being out in the, I wouldn't say in the country, but kind of in the suburbs, you know. Although, I'll tell you, the drawback of being out in the suburbs and say like outside of the city that I live in, out in the county, can't get fiber internet. That sucks. I want fiber so bad. Yeah, see, they have all these channels in this case for cable management, and then, of course, you know, never used them. Just slapped it all in there. That looks good. You know, the traditional way. I guess I'm a traditionalist like that. Cleaning up some of these cables. This was just an extra SSD I tried to add for extra storage. Just a SATA SSD, nothing fancy. But what I think I am going to do to help this this PC out even more is I do think this motherboard is NVMe capable. I assume it's NVMe Gen 3 capable, but instead of using the SATA SSDs, I'll probably use an NVMe. But I'll just go ahead and find one the same size as this one. This is a 500 gig. This has my operating system on it. But I'll go ahead and, if I want to make it easier on myself, find an M.2 the same size, and then go ahead and just clone the drive. Pop this out. Try to boot the PC back up. And since it has all the same information, since it's a clone drive, has all the same information as this one, it should still operate just fine. I've done it before. Little dust tray. Cosmo looks so enthused over there, doesn't he? little guy. Just cleaning this all up, getting all that nasty dirt and dust off. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can tell in the light, but yeah, this stuff just dries almost instantly, which is why it makes your hands look so chalky. Dries your hands out. All right. I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to take a quick smoke break, and then I'll be right back.
When you wish to be free, you look up to the sky and call on me. Let me put color in your skin, take away the gray. Turn the roof to a floor on a Saturday. Up your tall in the night, you do what I say. I'm just a getaway, I'm just your getaway. I'll make you warm if it's chilly, and I'll probably make you say things you wouldn't do normally. I'm like a 9-to-5 job, but you work for me. I'm your getaway, 'cause you can get away. Your illusions, I got no perception. What is real, what's your projection? I make you dizzy in your head, got no protection. You're lost in the game, can't remember your name. Calling on the horn and my ship will come to play. You can get no sleep, stay awake to numb the pain. Make you save your problems for another day. I'm your getaway, but you can get away. You just close your eyes when you wish to be free. You look up to the sky and call on me. Let me put color in your skin, take away the gray. Turn the roof to a floor on a Saturday. Up your tall in the night, you do what I say. I'm just a getaway, I'm just your getaway. I'll make you warm if it's chilly, and I'll probably make you say things you wouldn't do normally. I'm like a 9-to-5 job, but you work for me. I'm your getaway, 'cause you can get away.
right. I'm back. Let's see. Check my combined chat real quick. Don't see anything new. But I want to... Don't see anything new. Check and make sure that... But I want to... YouTube chat is working. Check and make sure that... But I want to... YouTube chat is working. Check and make sure that... But I want to... YouTube chat is working. Check and make sure that... But I want to... Mute that so I don't have delayed double audio going on. YouTube chat is working. Wow. In the combined chat. Let's check on Twitter. There's Twitter. Did that pop up? Twitter does not pop up on there. Okay, that's good to know. And then last but not least, let's check Facebook. Hey, holy smokes. Facebook chat is not working on my combined chat. Hey, holy smokes. Facebook chat is not working. Okay. At least I know what chats are working in Restream now. Okay. So, from what I can tell, Twitter, Kick, YouTube all work on the Restream chat, or Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. Twitter does not. Facebook does not. Disappointing, but I'll figure it out eventually. All right, continuing on. Oh, where'd my paper towel go? There it is. So, in order to see Facebook chat, I'm gonna have to bring it over to this window here. Uh-oh, dogs are barking. I might have a delivery. Hang on. I can't tell. At least I can kind of see Facebook chat now. There we go. Move stuff around. I can see Facebook chat now. Hey guys. What's up, Taylor? What's up, Jacob? Congrats. Thank you very much. 3 years of streaming. What's going on here? Okay. So what's going on here is this is my original gaming and streaming rig, and I've kind of neglected it for a while, and it's in kind of a sad state. So right now what I've done is, like, full disclosure, I've already told people that I've already fried something in this system. So what I'm hoping is that what I fried was just the power supply. So what I'm gonna do, so what I've done here is I've already taken the old power supply out, and it's an I'm actually gonna be downgrading the power supply because it's an EVGA 1000 watt power supply, and because the last time I tried to fire this up, definitely heard something pop, and then yeah, that's right. That really is an accomplishment. Hey, thank you very much, man. So I'm hoping that it's just the power supply, because I heard something pop, and you got a slight whiff of ozone. Normal of anything like that that's blowing a capacitor. So I'm hoping the capacitor that blew was inside that power supply. So what I'm going to do is replace the power supply. Ugh. This is an 850 watt Seasonic power supply that I picked up at Micro Center down in Castleton. The new Micro Center that opened up there, which most of the time an 850 watt power supply brand new is going to be like $150. This one was $180, but they're not a sponsor, but I have heard a lot of good things about Seasonic power supplies supplying really clean power to your system. So that's why I went ahead and decided to go ahead and try one of these out. And I figured 850 watts should be plenty for this system. Because what this system is, the CPU, or the motherboard, is a ROG Strix Z390. The CPU is an i9-9900KS. 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM at 3200 megahertz, because 3200 megahertz was the the sweet spot for Intel chips back in 2019. And then right now it doesn't have a GPU in it. I'll probably be testing it with the 2070 I have over here, but I'll be digging out the 2080 Ti that used to be in it back out and put it back in it. Why does your camera keep moving? It's cracking me up. Believe it or not, I've had a moving camera for a while in my streams and everything else. What you're seeing right here, good luck. Yeah. Right. But what you're seeing right here is my camera slider, bro. Normally I have it panning, staying focused on me, but panning back and forth. But today it's just going front and back, so you're just seeing it kind of zoom in, zoom out. Ah, yeah. Little trick I picked up from a streamer I know, Activator on Twitch. He's a cinematographer by trade. Oh, hi, Duke. He's a cinematographer by trade, and he worked on movies like the original Godzilla movie that came out in 2015 or 2016. He worked on the original Jurassic World, and he's done a few other different movies as well. He does a lot of indie movies, and most of his work has to do with doing filming for actors, for like audition reels and stuff like that. Yeah, Pupper. Yeah, this is Duke. This is Duke back here. He's my trusty steed. Aren't you, boy? Yeah, you're my trusty steed. You want to check stuff out? Oh, thank you. Thank you. There's a go boy. One of 3 pups, aren't you? 3 pups and a kitty cat. You love your kitty cat. Kitty cat and him are best friends. That's cool. Yeah. But I've learned a lot of stuff I know about streaming from him. He's been a Twitch partner since, I want to say 2016. I don't know why I'm bending down. I guess I can stand and still talk to the camera. But he's been a Twitch partner since like 2016, I think. He's real big into streaming and stuff. And but he gives out a lot of advice, tips, tricks, stuff like that. And he's really good about responding to people. And then in his in Activator's Discord and stuff, you can actually talk to him for, like, if he's not busy, you can actually talk to him further about gear and stuff like that. I've posted my 1974 Dodge Charger in his Discord and all that, you know, pictures of it and stuff. And Dodge Charger, not my Dodge Charger, my Dodge Dart. Originally, I had a Dodge Charger. It was a 71. But I went to move it one day. And it wasn't in great shape. It needed restoration from the ground up. But I went to move it one day to mow my yard. Well, it backfired and caught fire on me. So I felt like it was more money and time than I could put into it, so I ended up selling it. And then actually I think it was right before I sold it, I actually bought my 74 Dart. See, look at all this filth down here. Ugh, gross. Yeah, and then I took and I'm planning on making future videos for my YouTube with my Dart and everything. Just doing like different maintenance stuff on it and whatnot, and kind of showing it off. I don't know. I might put a new camshaft in it or something like that and give it a little more horsepower and stuff. Because for 1974, you know, that's right during the gas crisis of the 70s. So the power of everything during that time started going way down. And it's a V8, a 318 V8 inside of it with only 150 horsepower. So it's very lethargic. And it came with a, 2-barrel Carter carburetor. And I thought about going to a 4-barrel, say like a Holly 650 or something like that. Nothing too extravagant. But I've also thought a lot of, old rally cars and demolition derby cars, they're still carbureted. And most of them actually are 2-barrel carburetors. But they go with a 500 CFM carburetor. I actually thought about doing that to the Dart, just to allow it to breathe some more, give it a little extra power. I'm thinking a 500 CFM carburetor with a brand new camshaft that cranks out a little more. Probably should put it close to I would think put it close to 200 horsepower, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm still debating on that. You never know. Right on. Just keep gaining knowledge and advise. You never know what could really buff your channel. You're doing great. Oh, thanks, man. I've been trying to find a good truck to buy, but I'm saving my money and going to wait a little longer to get a large. I have to click see more on that one. To get a large down payment. Get a Dart, bro. I gotta go. Sorry to leave so abruptly. Oh, you're cool. Hey, thank you for stopping in and checking out the stream on Facebook, Taylor. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and put this dust filter back in. There we go. All right, I think we're ready to start putting the new power supply in. Oh, my knee. Oh, I'm getting too old. This is my first time popping this bad boy out. Ooh, even comes with cable ties. Nice. Comes in its own little bag looking thing. Okay. We don't care about your bag. Get out of there. I'm glad I checked Facebook chat because I didn't know that it wasn't popping up in the combined chat. I guess that's something I should have researched before I went live, but oh well. This looks smaller than the 1000-watt one, but hopefully it'll fit. Woo! Nice. Ooh. Hybrid mode. Woo! All right. Try to get the close-up camera on it. Show you what I'm doing. Ugh. Move, damn it. Good enough. Oh, a thought just occurred to me. I might not want to secure the power supply in there yet. Good thinking, Van. Good thinking. Go ahead and start getting cables out. Put the cables into the motherboard first. You know, thread them through the back of the case. Then plug them into the power supply. Then secure the power supply to the case. Ask me how I know. These are all SATA power, okay. I've made that mistake before. All right, this is CPU power right here. No, just a note to everyone though. Always nice to keep these, you know, little twist ties and stuff for cable management around. Made that mistake several times too. Oh man. I'm getting old. I just turned 36. Oh. Oh, thread through there now. See what I was saying though? That's why I didn't want to put the power supply in there first. All right, maybe it'll be easier to shove that through there. Come on, work with me here. Huh. There's a little, just a tiny little area here. Whoa, that I'm trying to slip this through. and it doesn't want to fit. Make it fit. There we go. Got it threaded through. Oh. Hey, it's plugged in. All right. One down, several to go. Oh, here's my 24 pin. Pin connector. I think these go to the power supply. That just goes to the motherboard. All right. Proud of you for achieving so much success. Hey, thank you, Justin. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, 3 years of streaming, and I'm actually simulcasting to 5 different platforms right now. So I'm simulcasting to Twitch and Kick, Twitter, and obviously my personal Facebook. So like I told people, if you know, you know. Do I not need that many pins? Oh, yeah, I do. The whole thing goes right in. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm streaming to Twitter, Kick, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. But thank you, Justin. I appreciate you. In case you didn't know what we're doing here, I'm actually attempting to fix my original gaming and streaming rig. I figured it was a good way to celebrate 3 years of streaming. Then I just celebrated my birthday yesterday. Mrs. Matrix's birthday is today, so she actually just left to go to her parents' house, and I stayed behind because I'm waiting on deliveries for her. I already got her flowers for her birthday, which she wasn't expecting. But then I told her I had to stay behind to wait on more deliveries. Speaking of which, I need to check to see if I got some. Looks like I did. So give me just a minute here. I'm going to go take another quick break, and then I will be right back.
Come to my section and flex, we can tell. I got a show and she dipping them nails. I'm flipping my L's, I know they can tell. I did it too major, they hit me for favors. Been him since the cable was cut in the cradle. What's up, only right that I do it. Colossal until I'm a fossil, they want me to fail. Look, we prevail. Jump on your tail. Know that they talking, they telling them tales. Just know how to tell, that's for the sale. Hey, they talk like they got it, but they need to stop it. I'm leading with logic, my heartbeat is frosted. I seen it, got optics I needed from Shawty. She mean with the top and it's obvious. They need him a target, I'm dodging their darts, make them reach for the stars. I'm dumping, I'm forcing the punt off the runs. I'm moving with caution, I'm saucing my nigga is nothing. From nothing to something they'll never be. Tycooning, I'm Dre with the thizzle face. I'm nothing my section has ever seen. Run the ice so I'm clutch, I don't need a screen. I'm Curry, I spit you from 30 deep. Do the pin in the pad like a surgery. She been curving you just to flirt with me. Toolie tucked off, but the jewels out. I just in a home with a full mouth. I'm a rare breed when the moon out. I'ma stop playing by the rules now. I been ran plays, need a new route. Queen said she needs space in a new house. Mom told me that she pray for the kid every day. No wonder I'm getting paid for the tunes now. It ain't ass, bitch, I'm on the rail. I rap it, I bag it, I
got packet for sale. Got feeling on speed out, I hit me a chill. I give it a thrill, I put it on real.
Pistol shot, get a plot, that ain't real. Come to my section and flex, we can tell. Really outside with it. Run with it. Run with it. Run with it.
All right, had to grab some of Mrs. Matrix's presents since it's her birthday today. Oh, we don't need that on. Come on, get us something. Okay. I have 24 pin connection. Hey. Uh-oh. My app is being screwy again. Should be connected. There we go. Good grief. All right. So I got my 24 pin connection in, and then got the CPU in. Now let's go ahead and start connecting those into the power supply. See what other connections I need. PCIe. Looking for VGA. Show me VGA. Oh, nice. So this power supply actually comes with some of the new smart connectors or whatever. It has one cable for them. I think that has to do with the brand new graphics cards. Looking for VGA, PCIe. This is CPU. PCIe. All right, I guess I'll just use PCIe. And I'll have to dig, I think, 2 of those out for the 2080 Ti. I don't see one for VGA on here, which that's normally what you plug into your graphics card, but I'll figure it out. PCIe. Okay. And then I got a third one there. All right. These will be for the graphics card. All right. Go ahead and start plugging these into the power supply here. If I can get it back out. Uh-oh. Okay, now get this big honking one, plug it into here. Plug this one into here. There's my main board power. Now, CPU power. Boom. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and plug these PCIe cables into it. And we'll get that ready for the graphics card here later. And that's why you don't secure the power supply first. That one's connected. Now I do believe, if I remember right, that for the newer graphics cards you need 3 of these, and then at least for the Nvidia, well actually Nvidia and AMD. Now AMD, they'll just use 3 of these directly, but the Nvidia cards, the 40 series, you know, they got the 12-pin connector or whatever, and then you have to like plug the ends of these into an adapter, and then plug the adapter into the graphics card. All right, but I think we're ready to secure the power supply in the case now. Oh, no, we're not, because the SATA power is tucked into the back there, and I want to go ahead and get those SATA cables out now so I can have clean power delivery to the drives. So far, if I remember right, I think there might be an NVMe drive inside of it already. I don't remember. Let's see, that's Molex power. I might need that too, I don't know. I may go ahead and use all the SATA and Molex cables I have. That way, if I need them, I got them. And if I don't need them, I can tuck them away. Just shove them in there. It's good enough. More SATA power, baby. I got the power. Then we'll go ahead and use a Molex connector for this last one, just in case I need it. If I remember right, there's an LED strip inside of the case. I can't remember if you control it with software or if it's just a remote, which I have plenty of those RGB remotes, so it's not a huge deal. But typically, if it takes the remote, I think it's typically powered by Molex. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and put a Molex in here too. Just in case. Okay. I think it's finally time to secure the power supply in the case now. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Gotta manhandle it a little. All right, got one in there secured. Tried it whenever you're doing something like this, particularly with the CPU, try to treat it like lug nuts on a car. Like, don't go around in a circle, do a star pattern. That way you're getting kind of even torque all the way around. I know I should have the close-up camera on this, but oh, of course it's not working again. I don't know why it keeps shutting that app off. There it is. Okay. All I'm doing is just securing the screws into the power supply here. And I'm going to be 1 or 2 screws short securing it. That's fine. As long as it's secure, I don't care. Well, if I can get it in there, get it in the hole. Oh, my Lana. There we go. Push the power supply back. Make sure it's flush. Secure the screws in. All right, gotta say the classic line. That ain't going anywhere. All right, let's get some of this SATA power plugged in here. See, am I doing it the right way? I can't tell. Is that the right way or no? I don't know. Try the other way, see if it slips right in. Oh. Oh, there we go. All right. Maybe after I get this booted up and know that it's running, then I'll come back and work on cable management later. You know what I'm saying? You know, the traditional way. Stuff it in there. Good. Nah, I will work on the cable management a bit, but I'm not going to fret about it too much. I just don't know if I can daisy chain these SSDs for power or not, though. I really hope this thing boots. That would be nice. And of course, it comes out of its holes. Get in your holes. Hey, are we secured now? You're not gonna just flake right off? All right. Hey, what's up, Random? How's it going? Just doing a little PC repair of my original gaming and streaming rig today to celebrate 3 years of streaming. You're new here? Well, welcome. Welcome. I appreciate you. I think it's going to be kind of hard to see. I wonder if I could turn the light on I think I can. Hey, there we go. All right. Now we're cooking with oil, baby. I'm just going to reconnect the case fans in here. If we can get this booted and going, I'll worry about deep cleaning those fans later, because those blades are going to be hard. Did it say I'm a first-time chatter? I don't know, because today I'm streaming on 5 different platforms at once, so I don't have Twitch chat up. I have a combined chat up. I'm streaming on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Twitter, and my personal Facebook today, so I might have Twitch chat up on my other monitor. Yes, it does say you're a first-time chatter, Random. And welcome. I try to do variety streaming stuff, you know, and when it comes to gaming, I mainly stream, you know, first-person shooters or third-person shooters, battle royales, Fortnite, Call of Duty, stuff like that. Not so much Call of Duty here lately, but I'm gonna try when the new Warzone comes out. I may go ahead and purchase Modern Warfare 3. I don't know. I haven't decided. Do you like surprises? I love surprises. Sometimes. I got surprised last night. Last night was actually my birthday, and Mrs. Matrix and Mama and Papa Matrix had worked out a surprise pizza party for my birthday yesterday. So I was genuinely shocked about that. I had no idea. It genuinely caught me off guard. There you go, surprise. Random has been following the channel for 2 years, 2 months, and 6 days. Wow. And you just chatted for the first time. Well, thank you. Well, thank you for following for so long. I hope I haven't bored the piss out of you. First time I've ever caught a stream. Okay. Cool. So I haven't bored you yet, I hope. Yeah, I just celebrated 3 years of streaming on, I don't know where you're from, Random, but I just celebrated 3 years of streaming on President's Day here in the U.S. Oh, I don't have the holes lined up. Time zone, okay. I'm New Zealand. 12:14 p.m. Tuesday here. It's in the name NZ in the OCE region. Okay, yeah, cool. All right. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. And every now and then, you know, I do talk to people from other countries and stuff, so I always try to be mindful when I talk about times to be specific about what time I'm talking about. And I'm actually, and I definitely want to be more mindful, you know, as people come in to the streams and stuff like that. And I'm, you know, experimenting with multicasting and things of that nature. Not that I haven't multicasted before, it's just that now that Twitch has rescinded their multicasting policy, and I've been affiliated on there now for almost 2.5 years. It's been the first time that I've had the opportunity to do it on a regular basis, and especially since I just paid for a service where I could stream to 5 platforms at once. Because Restream does have a free service, but their free service, you can only stream to 2 platforms at once. All right, that case fan is installed. Reinstalled, I should say. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I do try to be mindful of that stuff because I have a few streaming buddies. They're actually I believe they're the same time zone as me, but they're from Canada. One of them I haven't seen in a long time, so I hope he's doing all right. I chat with him every now and then on Discord. He's still pretty active on Discord, but he hasn't streamed in, man, probably over a year at this point. I sincerely hope I'm putting these fans in the right way. I think I am. I mean, I'm an expert. I know I am. Okay, now... does the AIO have power? That is the question. Let's go ahead and reinstall the AIO here. Shouldn't be too difficult. I didn't really take anything apart. I just kind of removed it from the case. So yeah, I'm just doing this PC repair today because this is my original rig, and I had been neglecting it for quite some time, and I just thought it was in a sad state. I told people earlier, but the specs of the rig, the CPU or the motherboard is a ROG Strix Z390E. Then the CPU is an i9 9900KS. The RAM is 32 gigs of DDR4 at 3200 megahertz, because back towards the end of 2019, 3200 megahertz was kind of the sweet spot for Intel chips, you know. Oh, I can't get the thumb screw in. But always remember, folks, when it comes to any sort of water cooling, whether it's an AIO like this or a custom loop, always make sure there is something higher than your water pump. Otherwise, you will burn your water pump up. I can't remember if the AIO is hooked into the motherboard or what it's hooked into. I'm gonna have to follow these cables to try and see. Oh, they're in the fan controller. Okay. And the hub. And the hub is connected into what? Show me what it's connected to. Then I'm actually doing something a little different. I have a receiver plugged into my audio interface today, and then I'm using a lapel mic with a transmitter. So I can just move about and not have to worry about. And the only reason I got my headset on is so I can hear the volume of the music, make sure it's not ridiculously loud or something. And just a reminder, folks, I use all copyright-free music with paid service from Epidemic Sound. Where does that hub go? I need some light in here. I don't know where this... Oh! The hub is plugged all the way into here. So that hub is plugged in right there into HD audio? No way. It's got to be plugged into USB here. Something. F panel, that should be for the front IO. I still got some dusting to do in here. Major dusting. Okay. I think, don't quote me, but I think we might be ready to try her out. Famous last words, right? It shut my close-up camera off again. What the heck? What is going on with that app today? Keep shutting it off on my PC. It's not even my phone, it's my PC's fault. Majin Piccolo, specs! There we go. Should be back on. I don't know why it keeps shutting off. So Majin, this is my original streaming and gaming rig. And this is the motherboard is a ROG Strix Z390E. CPU is an i9 9900KS. 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM at 3200 megahertz, since that was the sweet spot back in 2019 for Intel chips. And then I'm getting about ready to dig out my old GPU to put back in it, which is an EVGA RTX 2080 Ti. So I'm just trying to revive this old rig. Because, full disclosure, like I told people earlier, I know I fried something in this computer. I'm just hoping the thing that I fried was the power supply and not any of the components. So if this boots up, I know it's the power supply. If it doesn't, I need to keep rechecking and keep trying. And if it never boots up, then I know I've messed something up here. But good news for that scenario is that my old power supply might still be workable. So and I haven't decided if I do get this running. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet. Either I may do another giveaway for the 3-year celebration, or I may give it to Mrs. Matrix to use as her personal PC. She has a laptop that she uses for work, but sending heavenly vibes. I haven't plugged this thing in. That's the power for the fan and RGB controller. Thankfully, that's just SATA power. Okay. Get the main cable out. And then I gotta go find a monitor to use real quick. And the reason why I fried whatever it was the last time I tried to boot it up is because I kept mixing up these cables specifically with different power supplies that I had, and I think I put the wrong one in, and I heard a pop and slight smell of ozone, which is never good on a PC. So I'm hoping it was the power supply that blew. I'm gonna have to find an extension cord. I don't know why it keeps shutting this off. It keeps closing the app out on my PC. There we go. It just shut off again. Maybe I'm just not. My streaming PC has a 5900X in it, so I'm not asking the CPU to do anything that it's not capable of, but I don't know, can you, oh yeah, you guys should be able to see that now. I don't know how far this microphone goes. So what I may do is just take you guys with me while I look for a extension cable. I just don't know how far the microphone transmitter will transmit. Hopefully, shoot. Shut the app off again. I'll be damned. Couldn't even get down the stairs. Ridiculous. All right. I'm just gonna take a quick break while I look for that stuff, and I'll be right back. How's that? All right, I'll be right back. Well, bad news, folks. I couldn't find an extension cord that was grounded. So fingers crossed. And I don't know if you know this, Manjin, but I'm actually streaming on 5 different platforms today. I'll wait to plug that in. Gotta grab a monitor. Get this out here. This is a unnamed curved 27-inch 1080p monitor at 165 hertz refresh rate on it. I got a really good deal when I bought it. I can't remember where I bought it. I think I might have bought it on eBay. And it's, I mean, like I said, it's non-branded, but it's definitely modeled after some brand. I think the brand that it might be modeled after would be an AOC monitor or something like that. Okay. All right. HDMI. All right, that can work. Treat it like an old Nintendo. Monitor looks like it's working. All right, monitor's working. Here we go. I really want to get the close-up camera working. be all right. There we go, that camera. Oh, shoot. I'm not paying attention to Facebook chat. My Facebook chat is messed up. Oh yeah, I took a picture by accident. Duh. It's not working. It shut off again. All right. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go ahead and just take that off. We're gonna stop sliding this around. And we're just gonna bring the camera up nice close. But I got a fisheye lens on the camera, so we got a nice wide shot. So you should be able to see everything. Let me check Facebook chat here. Beautiful. With the screenshot. That's funny. All right, I think we're ready to give it a shot. Oh, fingers crossed this works. All right, power's on. Hey, I'm getting some glowage in here. Here, I'll go ahead and spin the PC around so you guys can see. I'm getting glowage on the motherboard. That's a good sign. All right. Let's go. Hey, it was the power supply that blew. Heck yeah. We got post, guys. We got post. i9 9900KS. 4600. Oh, that's the CPU. 32 gigs of RAM. It's picking up all the RAM. It was just the power supply that blew. Yes. CPU fan error. No keyboard detected. That's because there isn't a keyboard connected. Trying to see if I think the water pump is working. I do think the water pump is working. Both AIO fans are working. Both exhaust fans are working. Hot dog. I can't believe it, guys. Can you believe it? Oh my gosh. I cannot believe that. Heck yeah. We got post, baby. Let's see if I can angle the camera up a little. Can I? There we go. Angle the camera up a little. This is my heavy DSLR camera, so I'm trying to be very gentle with it. Whoa. But like I said, I got a fisheye lens on it, so that's why it's all right. But we have post. I don't know. I don't know if I have a keyboard that can connect to it or not. I'm just not sure. What's up, Squish? For those that don't know, the last time I did have a giveaway, Squish was the one who won the PC last time. And she told me she was having difficulties with it, like half of the USB ports didn't work and stuff. And I felt really bad because I checked all of that stuff before I shipped it. Admittedly, I don't think I checked every USB port. And I know the Ethernet port itself was having issues. I couldn't get it to connect to the internet, so that's why I shipped it with a Wi-Fi adapter. But yeah, I felt really bad. By the way, Squish, Fortnite is free? Yes. Are you still using that PC, or did you just give up on it and get another one, or what's going on with that? I do think I feel the fluid flowing through it, though. That makes me so happy, guys. I'm gonna try to look for a keyboard or something. Well, maybe I'll just risk it here. Well, I may have one in here, I'm not sure. I guess I just wasn't prepared. There's the side panels for that PC in here. Well, I'll get to it later. The important thing is that it was only the power supply that blew. And the PC is all lit up. It wasn't before. It would just power for half a second and die. The last time I tried to use it, I mean. So now I know it's at least usable. Now I'll work on cable management on it. Get the GPU back in it. And then I'll really, it'll need a lot of updating, obviously, and then get it really tuned back into a fine machine, and then I'm gonna figure out whether I'm gonna use it for a giveaway or if I'll just give it to Mrs. Matrix to use as her personal rig. But I think that's where I'm gonna call it for today. I want to appreciate all the bits, all the subs, and all the lurks. But most importantly, as always, thanks for watching.